Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica, and I wanted to do sort of a feels personal type of reading. I realized I have a few Alice in Wonderland themed decks, and I thought it was kind of cool because I had one main tarot deck, I had a smaller deck that I could use to clarify it with, and I also have an oracle deck for extra advice. So I've been meaning to do this for forever, but because I haven't been feeling very well, I just haven't been able to. But we're doing it now. So I don't have a particular theme or topic in mind. I'm going to do a Celtic cross, and a theme or a topic will pop out. My intent is for it to be relevant and helpful to my subscribers and my viewers, which if you're new and you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, because that allows me to pick up on your energy as well for any reading that I do, because that's how I set my intention, right? For it to be for my subscribers and anyone else who needs to receive the message. All right, all that being said, I hope you're doing well. This is the main deck. I don't think I showed you this one, the main tarot deck, I mean. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're happy and healthy where you are, you and your loved ones. Let me just make some room. I'm running out of space, people. Okay. All right. So if you actually have a particular question in mind, just take a few minutes, set your intention to receive messages or a message through this reading, and then keep going. Okay, pause, set your intention, and then restart the video. All right, so let's see what's going on here. What do we need to know for my subscribers and whoever else needs to receive this message? Angels and guides, give us messages for our highest good, relevant and important messages for my subscribers and anyone else who needs to receive this message. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Sun card. For some of you, this is a success or a victory when it comes to relocation. Any plans to do with relocation or changing living arrangements, I do see that coming through as a separate message. And for others of you, I'm seeing walking away from a commitment to focus on yourself, your independence. Okay, someone's getting their confidence back with the Eight of Cups and the Sun, and they're walking away from something that used to be a commitment, whether it was an actual commitment or you were kind of stuck on it. It could be romantic, it could be with work, whatever type of commitment it is. And it looks like someone's coming into their strength, their confidence. There could also be some sort of win that allows you or enables you to now be independent. All right. So we'll see if it pops back up in the reading, but that could be a side message. Oh, all right. All right. Very jumpy cards here. So let's see. What is the story, the important messages that we need to receive at this time for our highest good? And I have pre-shuffled the cards before starting the recording as well. So we have the Seven of Cups, the Tower as the challenge, the Knight of Wands crowning you, definitely relocation happening for some of you, the King of Wands in the Foundation, entrepreneurship, I'm also seeing that, the Six of Pentacles in the past, Ace of Pentacles in the near future, very nice, the Star and how you see yourself in your environment that you don't see coming in. We have the King of Cups, hopes and fears, we have the Ten of Swords, and in the outcome we have the Knight of Swords. All right, we have two knights in your conscious mind, right, and in the outcome. So that tells you that whatever you're focusing on right now, you will manifest very, very quickly, all right, when these two are on the same line here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Hedgehogs in this deck. So we see a recurring theme of independence, self-sufficiency, coming into your strength, coming into your confidence. Could be to do with a financial type of success that now allows you to walk away from previous commitments, a financial success that now allows you to pay off debt, and that's how you walk away from a commitment. It doesn't always just mean breakup, right? It just means you're wrapping it up and you're done with it. And a focus on loving yourself, nurturing yourself, showing yourself, I hear grace, love, and abundance. So in the current situation, we have the Seven of Cups. So this could have happened where, and the Knight of Cups under there. So you have 3 knights. So whatever the situation is that you're dealing with, expect to see change. Powerful change and fast change, okay? You have initiated this change by making a wish at some point. Making a wish, deciding that's what I want to focus on, figuring out that's what I want to do, that's what I want to focus on, that's my dream, that's my goal. And you started manifesting and you started working towards it, okay? And that's when you set the wheels in motion. That is what has triggered these changes that are now going to be coming into your reality, okay? With the Seven of Cups, same thing. It's like visualizing, imagining it. And I'm seeing you reaching a level of success, but it doesn't feel like the whole shebang, right? At this time when you're watching the video, you're like, yeah, I did this, I did that, I accomplished this, I accomplished that, but I feel like something's either there's more that I can do, there's more than I can get, or there's something missing, right? And maybe that's what you're now contemplating. Once I've wrapped this up, what is my next step? Okay, what is the thing I want to focus on out of the options that I have currently to take me to my 10 of Pentacles, right? And it's interesting because you have the 9 of Pentacles there, and speaking of the 10 of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Pentacles here, so the 9 with the Ace make up your 10 of Pentacles, okay? So just saying, I love the synchronicities. All you got to do is ask questions, and they'll give you the answers, right? They'll tell you what you're asking. We might not like to hear it, we might reject it, we might be closed off to it, but all you have to do is ask your angels and your guides for answers, for clarity, for advice. They always deliver. We just have to have an open mind about it, right? So the challenge, we have the Tower, and what I'm seeing here is you're on the precipice of a very big change in your life, all right? Whatever that means, whether you're changing your career, you're getting ready to do that, or you're getting ready to go into business for yourself, or you're walking away from a long-term type of relationship or commitment, or you're getting ready to open yourself up towards receiving opportunities for long-term commitment, right? Whatever this is, you're somewhere in between, and I feel like for some of you, you feel like something's coming, you feel the change, you feel different, you feel you want to do things differently, or you feel like something's coming, but you can't really put your finger on it, whatever the case may be. And with the Tower as a challenge, this is that big change that's coming in, and it's something that we want and we're afraid of at the same time, all right? And that's why this is showing up as a challenge, because we want it, we understand the changes are going to happen for us to have our wish come true, but at the same time, we're afraid. What if it's not going to be what we think? What if I'm giving up too much and I'm not going to be successful? What if I'm making too many changes too fast? Okay, that comes from a place of us doubting ourselves, which is why you have the King of Wands, the King of Flowers in this deck, and the Foundation. This comes back to confidence and how you see yourself. Okay, and this is in your foundation. So this tells you that deep down, whether you're aware of it or not, you have the confidence, you have the strength, you have the skills, you have the knowledge, you're ready. This is a king, okay? You're ready. And whatever comes your way, you can handle it. This is being very adaptable. This is pushing through with determination and just believing that you can, right? It's that focus on, there's got to be a solution, I just need to find it, right? As opposed to, I don't know what to do, and panicking and running away or suffering, which we do, we're human, right? We always have that option of what is your perspective on the situation, because that's going to determine how you see change. If you see it as a positive thing, or if you see it as a very negative, scary, daunting thing, right? In the recent past, you have the 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Hedgehogs in this deck. So there's something where I'm seeing this as almost like the scales balancing out, almost a little bit like the Justice card. I wouldn't be surprised to see that come out. But it's on a minor arcana level. What does that tell me? It tells me it's something that was visible to you and others. Okay, something turned in your favor. And like I say, this could have been money coming in. This could have been whatever it is, something you've asked for or applied for coming in. This could have been someone reciprocating something to you, okay, or with you, whatever the case may be. It's a shift where something feels like you got something that you felt, I deserve this. Okay, so I welcome it, I accept it. And that could also be something that renewed your confidence in yourself or restored your faith you have within yourself, okay, and gave you that impulse to say, okay, I'm going for it. Okay, I have the support, I have the right environment, I have the right people, I have the right set of resources, whatever this is. I am ready to do this. I can do this by myself. I don't need anyone else or anything else at this point. It's just time for me to take action, right? So crowning you, here's that action, the Knight of Flowers or the Knight of Wands in this deck. And remember, I'm reading the energies as I see them and from your perspective, as it were, but things can always be reversed, and this could be someone that you're dealing with that's going through this, okay? So just take it as it makes sense to you. But yeah, crowning you, this is like, okay, I'm ready to go. I know what I want. I know how to get started. If I don't know 100% how to get there, right? At least I know what path to take. I've got the resources. I've got the confidence. I know the timing is now. I'm going for it. This is someone who's just taking a shot. That's the mindset. That's the focus. It's go, 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 not taking no for an answer. And allowing this passion, this confidence, this excitement to fuel the fire that keeps you going no matter how many obstacles you encounter. You know what I mean? So, in the near future, what you can expect to see, and I'm getting this, depending on when you watch this, obviously, because it's watch it in divine timing. Whenever you found the video, that's when you were meant to find it, because it holds a message for you. But for some of you, I'm getting as early as next week from whenever you're watching the video, and for others, I'm getting like within a month, within a month, or within the month that you're watching the video. Okay, you have this golden opportunity is what I hear. Okay, golden opportunity. For some of you, this will be you putting down money for something, like I say, home, business, okay, some sort of offer towards a new relationship, towards a new friendship, towards a new business partnership, okay, something is put on that table. It's real, it's concrete. It could be a ring, it could be money, it could be contract, it could be a gift of any other kind. And for those of you, this is where you're receiving, what is it? Seed money, I hear. Okay, for some of you, you're receiving seed money. Or like I say, someone offering to invest in you, sponsor you, be with you, take things to the next level with you, however that makes sense. Okay? So what's going to happen next is like wish come true. It's like I'm doing it. And this is especially so for those of you where you've already done this bit and you're out on your own, especially to do with your own business, or especially to do with a situation where you took the lead and made something happen for yourself. Even if you're working for someone else, it's like I took a shot, I went for that promotion, or I took a shot and I went for that job, and you got it. This is Ace of Pentacles will be the initial result you're getting from you having taken this action. Does that make sense? That's a lot of different tenses, but I hope it makes sense. All right, this is your confirmation. This is like your first paycheck. This is something in the paper about you, right? This is something tangible. You can see it, you can touch it, everyone else can see it, everyone else can hear about it, you know what I mean? Or it's actual money, or it's an actual thing, right? Ring, gift, car, keys to the house, whatever this is. This is a big major client, your first, if it's not paycheck, it's like someone, what is it, commission, right? And it's like living the dream. You have this moment where you're like, I'm living the dream. I'm living my dream. It's real. I made it happen. In your environment that you don't see coming in, we have the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Doesn't have to be. So what I'm seeing with this, this could be further, especially to do with business. This could be people looking to work with you. This is a very good business person. This King of Cups, male, female, doesn't matter. So you could have this, like, I get big whale energy, which is interesting. I don't even know if that's a term, in terms of business, right? And for others of you, this is emotional fulfillment because I feel like for the most part this was like to do with security, finances, the concrete things in life. And then once that's achieved and accomplished, you have emotional fulfillment that is also coming in, right? Because it's like when it rains, it pours, but for you, it's in a good way, right? This is that beautiful summer rain type thing. That's what is happening for you right now, okay? It's not just going to be one thing that you're getting here. It's the trigger. Remember, all these nights, it's the trigger to a whole new leaf in your book of life, okay? And it sounds a bit dramatic, but that's what I hear. That's what I'm telling you. In your hopes and fears, we have the Ten of Swords. So it's like, is this really happening? Can I count on this, right? Or will it go away? Will it last, or will it be short-lived? Can I go all in? Can I put my guard down? Can I finally start being more relaxed when it comes to, you know, I always have to save money because I never have enough, or things are always changing in my life. I don't have any control over the situation, so I always have to be prepared. Can I now breathe and just enjoy the fruits of my labor, or is that going to jinx things, right? This is where we start to overthink things, because we're seeing the change, we're living the change, others are seeing the change, but we get to that point where, is it too good to be true? Okay, so be mindful of your thoughts at this time. This is also, because with the Tower, it's a big change, right? So with the Ten of Swords, it's like that final bit of hanging on. It's not like you have one foot in and one foot out. It's like both feet are in, but the heel of one foot is still like in the past. Does that make any sense? So it's like, do I finally completely go over that threshold, right? Or it's like you've walked into the new room, you've walked into the new life here, but you're still kind of holding on to the door behind you just in case you have to go back, right? It's that kind of an energy. And that's what's in your hopes and fears. If I let go, I hope this is long lasting. I hope this stays. I hope I can count on this, right? And then from there, you have the Knight of Swords, a lot of fast, quick progression. So once you make up your mind, once you decide to embrace that this is your new reality, you're like, yeah, I made this happen. And listen, this is like a sit down with yourself, right? Whether you're looking at yourself in the mirror or you're talking to yourself, I don't know what this is. But when this type of thinking comes to you, because it does, because you've been through so much, you were taught to expect it, because that's just what happens. You know what I mean? It's one of them patterns. It is what it is. We give up, we accept, this is my life, there's nothing I can do about it, because we've been constantly battered, because we've been constantly challenged and struggled and all that, right? So that's what we've learned to expect. So it's natural that when we see something else and we feel different and we see things differently, and it's actually very exciting, it's normal to start to question, right? But remember, you have the King of Wands in your foundation. So when these thoughts pop up, which is normal for them to do, don't freak out and don't feel like, you know, you're doing something wrong or you're being tested, or don't, you know what I mean? It's normal for these thoughts to pop up when we're changing patterns and healing and releasing. But when they do pop up, I want you to sit down with yourself in this King of Wands energy and be like, you know what? I made this happen. This wasn't given to me for it to be able to just disappear. It wasn't given to me, so it cannot be taken from me. I made this happen. I worked for it. I did everything I could. I did the best I could. I manifested. I prayed. I worked for it. I applied. I did things physically with my hands, right? I built this literally, if not figuratively, right? And looking at this fear dead in the face and going, you know what? If it came to an end tomorrow, I know I can do it again. And actually, if it did come to an end, I can do it again and I can do better, because I will learn this from this experience, right? Once you have that conversation with yourself and you kind of take hold of yourself and these fears, then it's like, boom, quick progression, a lot of messages, a lot of communication, quick advancement, fast progress, trips. Okay, so it's not going to be a case of, it will be a slow beginning. It will be a slow transition, so you'll have plenty of time to doubt it or to do back and forth. No, once you kind of get a hold of these fears and you're like, nope, you know what, this is what I'm doing, this is happening, it's like boom, full speed ahead, right? You're skipping steps, you're skipping levels in a good way. All right, interesting reading, very, very nice. Let me know in the comments below if you resonate with the reading. What is it talking about to you? And more importantly, let me know if it helps. Okay? Because I can see that currently with this Seven of Cups, it's like you're at in a place of, okay, what do I do now? Contemplating, taking it all in, contemplating, and it's like, okay, what do I do now? So let's see. Let's clarify. All right. Ace of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. This is a new beginning. Truly. Okay. After a long period of being alone, struggling, financial lack of any other kind, abandonment, bankruptcy, pain, suffering, Five of Pentacles, right? And with the Ace of Cups, this is God-given, right? Your wish is being granted. Why? Because you've overcome, you've pushed through, you've learned, you've made changes, you've allowed changes to happen that the divine had prepared for you. And so here's your new beginning with this Ace of Cups, and it will bring you more than what you think it will. That's why I said with this Ace of Pentacles, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. You're receiving this and you're thinking, this is awesome, this is amazing, this is next level stuff, and I can get used to this, this is great. And then with the Ace of Cups, it's like, wait, there's more. You have no idea, right? Oh, because you're not settling. And look, you have the King of Flamingos, which is the King of Swords in this deck, with the Seven of Cups again. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Look. So this is telling you, don't overthink things. Don't make things bigger or worse than they really are. Be realistic. If you are struggling to be positive and optimistic, at least don't be negative and pessimistic. Find that balance, right? King of Swords. Facts is facts, right? And I know it's facts are facts, but you know what I mean, right? Okay. What are you looking at? What are you dealing with? Where are you? Well, I'm doing this and I'm here and this happened and that happened and I achieved this and I accomplished that. Because remember, these are all pentacles. So you have concrete proof, evidence. Other people can see this. Other people can acknowledge it, right? It's not just in your head. So it's like, so I'm doing okay. The facts are that I'm doing okay. And take it from there. What else fell out? What did I say? I said I'd be surprised if hold on, something's reversed. I'd be surprised if I didn't see justice. Or I wouldn't be surprised if I did see it. Here's justice. Here's karma. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay? I don't typically read reversals, but this is like, you have been giving. A chronic giver, right? A nurturer, a healer, a giver, a caretaker. Financially, but not necessarily. It just means whatever resources you had, you gave to others. Because you thought you had to, because you were expected to, because it was demanded of you, because you chose to, but it's like there were deeper issues there, like I'm fine, I don't matter, right? Or what am I trying to say? You know, where you tell yourself that I'm okay, I can live with less than that. Here, you take it. Well, why? Do you know what I mean? Because that's us putting ourselves, and I'm guilty of this myself, in a constant state of settling. I can live with less. I can survive. It's surviving, it's not living, right? And that is what has changed. That is what you have learned, and it's been a very hard lesson. It's been a series of lessons. And you got it. You learned it, and this is your graduation present, okay? Oh my God. All right. Okay, we're listening. We're paying attention. Listen, you can't make this stuff up. Nine of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. a wish come true because of true, big, powerful change where the divine helped you. That wheel will turn, right? That change is change. The wheel will turn one way or another. But by you going with it, you stopped trying to fight it. You started looking at things like, okay, what's my lesson here? Why does this keep happening? What is my lesson? What am I doing? Where is that coming from? What do I need to look at? What do I need to heal? What do I need to admit to myself? What do I need to do differently? Right? So you went with that flow. And that's why everything's happening now. I'm telling you, graduation present. Now the King of Pentacles again, upright. You're going from the Ace of Pentacles all the way to the King of Pentacles. Having it all. Having it all. And that's not just to do with money, but for a lot of you, it is money. It is security. Oh my God. Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Pentacles. Something you have been planning for, waiting for, working for a long time. This is where that wheel turns. This is where you turn that page in that book that we talked about earlier. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Strength. Wheel of Fortune again. And the Knight of Wands again. Bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords. No more self-sabotage. No more letting people get away with things. No more doubting yourself. Strength. You took charge. You took control of this Seven of Swords energy and the Ten of Swords energy, because the Seven of Swords ends up in the Ten of Swords, right? You looked at it, acknowledged what you needed to acknowledge. Why am I sabotaging myself? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I allowing this and that and the other? You learned from it, healed it, got your confidence, your strength, or you acknowledged the confidence and the strength that you have, right? That is what turns that wheel yet again. And here's your change, Knight of Wands, twice. Change, beautiful change, something that is exciting. It's a new life for some of you, quite literally, okay? Relocation, changing careers, changing how you make your money altogether, changing your status, going from single to coupled up, or coupled up to living together, meeting the family, getting engaged, starting that wheel, starting that cycle, right? That ends up in marriage and children if that's what you want. Starting the cycle of making money where you work for yourself, you're your own boss. Or because you took a chance and you worked very hard and you went for whatever this job or different career is, this is like your blessings. What's this King of Pentacles? Sorry, King of Cups in your environment that you don't see coming in? So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Ace of Pentacles again. I'm telling you, you can't make this up. Judgment. Speaking of lessons, karmic lessons that you have learned, and now you are. I hear that now you are making the decisions. It's not your fears. It's not your self-sabotaging tendencies. It's not your previous patterns of behavior. It's not what you were taught to do, conditioned to do, have learned that you have to do because of environmental circumstances. You've overcome, you've healed, and now you're in control of yourself. So when you make a decision, it comes from a calm, rational, peaceful place. Does that make sense? You don't feel like you have to do something. You choose to do or not do it. This is also some sort of positive reviews that's coming your way, right? Acknowledgement, recognition. And it could be to do with that King of Cups. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing, very practical, saving for the future, making long-term plans here. Definitely looking to the future with the Moon. And again, the Moon is an energy of cycles. And the Ace of Pentacles. Could be pregnancy happening for some of you with these cards. Could be proposals happening. I'm seeing that as well. But it's a new cycle that is emotional as well as practical in nature, right? So you're just living the dream is what I'm seeing here. Okay, and then let's look at this Ten of Swords. Where is that coming from? Where is the Ten of Swords coming from in hopes and fears? The Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Seven of Swords. What did I say? And the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, a series of failures, loss, abandonment, things not going your way, losing everything, feeling left out, depression as a result of everything. You were taught, or you have come to believe, because of environment, because of what's happened, right, in your life, that for some of you, this is either saying you shouldn't take a chance on yourself, you shouldn't make waves, you shouldn't stand out, right? And that has been your self-sabotaging tendency. Or for others of you, this is where you told yourself you shouldn't team up, partner up, trust others. You're better off on your own. You can't trust people, okay? You can't trust people, or everyone's just going to break your heart, or everyone's just going to leave, or you know what I mean? And that has been your self-sabotaging pattern, tendency, and speech that you give yourself, okay? And that is what is now, or what has been, overcome. And remember, when the pattern comes back up to the surface, because it will, okay, that's what it was taught to do, so that's what it's going to do. You are now in a place with that judgment energy to make a different decision with the Two of Pentacles. You're in a place where you can say, because you now see the pattern, you get to choose if you let it play out, or if you do something differently. Okay? And that is the big change here. You've seen patterns, you've worked on them, you've healed them. They don't just go away overnight, but when they do come back, whether it's fear, whether it's doubt, we're human. We can look at it, recognize where it's coming from, and choose if we follow the fear, give into it, allow for that pattern to play out again, or if we're saying, you know what, I'm going to try this, see what happens. Let's try something different, see what happens. Okay, that's how you know that you have overcome a pattern. And then Knight of Swords in the outcome here, tell me more about that. The Lovers, the Emperor, and the Three of Cups, and the Devil at the bottom of the deck. You are now making healthier choices. This is where you're coming from with the fear, the self-sabotage. Again, we weren't born that way, okay? It's just how we dealt with life. We did what we did to survive. We did what we did to stay sane. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's not all rainbows and giggles out here. You know what I mean? In the real world. This is where you come from, okay? With the Devil. This is where you're finding yourself as a result of this journey. What was in the dark and you felt bound to and had control over you, and it dictated your thoughts, your actions towards yourself and others, is now clear, in the light, healthy, balanced. You're in control of yourself. The Lovers with the Emperor. You are in control of yourself. And this doesn't mean you're controlling yourself. This just means, you know what, I make the decisions. You're fully aware that you make your own decisions. You're fully aware. Even if you say, you know what, this could happen or that could happen. I choose this, and if it doesn't work out, I can deal with the consequences. And look, celebration, reunion, meeting new people, being welcomed into new groups, teams, families. This is beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous. And let's get some oracle advice out here as well. A bit of a longer reading than I intended, but it's so amazing. I'm not even sorry. I'm not even sorry. I hope you're still with me. So let's see. Oh, okay. And then one more. Overall advice for our highest good when it comes to this story. Overall advice for our highest good. Well, that's too many, but I'll take them because why not? I do as I'm told, people. All right, impossible things. Listen to me. You can't make this up. 34, impossible things. Working through disbelief. I promise you. Imaginative leaps and fresh perspective. 34 adds up to a 7, which is truth. Seeing the truth, right? Seeing yourself in control, seeing yourself leading your own life. And as much as we can't control everything, but we can control how we respond and react to things, and that's big. All right, and that's what's happening here. imaginative leaps, learning that it's okay to hope, learning that it's okay to have faith in yourself, learning that it's okay to make a wish and hope and have faith and open up to that and do what you can towards it, because you can achieve it. Whereas in the past, it might have been fears holding you back. You didn't even make a wish, you didn't even hope, you didn't even dare to. And again, we've all been there. I'm just saying. And now it's like, I made a wish, I was hopeful about it, I had an open mind and an open heart, I did what I could, believed I could do it, and look at it, I'm living it. Alright? So, let's see what else we have here. 45, such a curious dream. Grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. Number 45, wrapping up a big cycle of feeling like you're in a daze, feeling like you have no control over yourself or what's going on, being afraid to dream, being afraid to be hopeful, like I say. Okay? Grounding with the devil just means you're afraid to hope. Okay? It's where we focus on one thing that we can control, or we try to control everything in our lives because that's what gives us a sense of stability and security. But it's coming from a place of overcompensating, and that is the cycle that is ending, okay? Painting the roses red, covering up errors, number 27. No more making excuses for our bad behavior. No more making excuses for someone else's bad behavior. No more enabling, okay? No more running away from the truth. Okay? But also, no more beating yourself up when something didn't go the way you had hoped. Number 6, choices. Feeling blocked and restrained. Again, we are now fully aware of the fact that we have choices. We're not stuck. We're not blocked. That's an option. But we have other options. Okay? The Lovers. Lead the way. This is Emperor energy. So that was Lover's energy. This is Emperor energy. And listen, hold on. Where's must have been a different, I don't know what I was looking at. Oh, I'm probably seeing the Emperor in this deck, but it's not out on the table. It's the Emperor from the other deck. Lead the way. Be a leader. Show others how it's done. You can help others. But this is also, you're leading the way in your own life. You're taking charge. You're making decisions, calling the shots. And whatever happens, happens, because you know that whatever happens, you can rebuild, you can pick yourself back up, you can change course at any time, because it all is up to you. Okay? And that can be a beautiful thing, but it can also be a very scary thing when it's all on us. Because what happens if we make a decision and it doesn't go right? We don't have anyone else to blame. You know what I mean? But that's why you have this no more covering up errors and no more punishing ourselves, right? If we make a mistake, we learn from it, and then it's a lesson. It's not a mistake. You don't have failures, you just have lessons. You're either winning or you're learning. Okay, I saw that quote somewhere the other day. You're either winning or you're learning, and that it's that perspective, right? It's that perspective that colors everything. And wake up, it's your moment. What a card to end on. Number 25, another 7, the truth. You're coming alive, you're coming back to life. New level, new beginnings that you created for yourself. So I want you to take some time and give yourself a pat on the back. Go get yourself something nice. Treat yourself to something that you love. Even if it's just, I don't know, take a nice relaxing bath. Give yourself that treat. Or if it's having a drink and just enjoying it, or if it's eating something, like eating half a cake because you want to and you should and you deserve to. Mark the moment, right? Show yourself what success, accomplishment feels like. Nurture yourself, feed back into yourself. What an amazing reading, right? So do me a favor and share it with whoever it is that you think would benefit from this. We have such amazing readings, and it does get to the people that it's meant to get to. I know that, and that's absolutely fine. But with things being what they are on YouTube, it's all about interaction and that algorithm and whatever. So sometimes I find myself hoping, oh, I wish this would have reached more people. But that's when I remind myself that, you know what, it's not up to me. I'm here to deliver the messages, and they will find whoever they need to find. They'll get the message, right? But like, share, comment down below if you feel comfortable to. Subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much if you have. Thank you for all your wonderful support. And yeah, let me know what you think about the reading. This is just like, this is gorgeous. This is awesome. This is beautiful, okay? It's just beautiful. And I'll leave it there, all right? So I'll see you in the next video. Sending you all my love, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.